Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today I want to show my sister a song that is my absolute favorite song. I don't think she's ever heard the song or the name of the band. The
No.
version we are watching is actually not from the original band, but it's my favorite song and the favorite version because it kind of like introduced me to the Grateful Dead. I actually recently did a series on them on my channel, so if you guys can go watch that after this video if you want. But I love that so much, so I decided to also bring it on this channel and show my sister. Have you ever heard their name?
No, never.
So they're not together anymore. Actually, unfortunately, Jerry Garcia passed away, which was the lead singer.
Oh.
So they're a band, I think, in the 60s and 70s. But there is so many cool things about them because, first of all, their fans are called Deadheads. And then the fans were crazy about them. Like some of them were so dedicated that back in the day they would follow the band from city to city when they were touring, and they
Okay.
would just stay there and then just go to the concert. And yeah, it was a big thing of community around this band because they had like such a strong connection together, all the fans and the band. And then they would do a ton of like live shows. They were known for like their live performances. I mean, they would also record in the studio, but they would play live so many times. And every time it was kind of like improvised, so some of the parts were different. So every time, if you would go to their concert like 2 days in a row, it was not the same. So that's why like I think the fans would just follow them from city to city. But it was so cool when I was reading about like all, and apparently a lot of celebrities are their fans as well. And I know that they still have a lot of like people who listen to them like religiously and really love them. But anyway, this video is like from 10 years ago. That was their 50th anniversary of like the Grateful Dead, and then they asked like the musicians from around the world, including two of the very famous one that you'll see, like you might know them. And then yeah, so now it's like all together. Actually, I don't know if you know them. I knew them, but I was like, don't hold your breath, but I'll show them to you if you to see if you know them or not. And then yeah, so, and I love the song, I love the lyrics, I love the melody, I love everything about it. So I'm very excited to share it with you.
Yeah, then
Are you
now
ready?
with all your explanations, I'm also very excited to see.
I know, I wanted to really build up the expectation, but I think it will definitely hold up to the expectation, so I don't regret it.
Okay.
So let's go.
What kind of instrument?
This is their drummer, actual drummer.
If my words did glow
This guy is famous.
with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down, the thoughts unbroken. Perhaps they're better
famous, Jimmy Buffett.
Okay, I don't know.
He passed away. Yeah.
If your cup is full, may it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no sample highway, between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Rippled in still water, when there is no pebble toss, nor wind to blow.
This guy is also very famous, David Crosby.
The lead must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home.
I love this song. And it's dedicated to Jerry Garcia, who is the lead singer of the band that passed away. And then, unfortunately, since this video was published 10 years ago, some of the people that I showed you, they also passed away.
Sad.
Like the Jimmy Buffett that I showed you, actually, he has like some songs that I absolutely love. We can actually do them later on. But he also like had a bunch of like hotels in Florida, because he was from Florida, that they're called Margaritavilles, and then it's like a franchise. I mean, he sold them back in the day, but they still exist, and I've actually stayed in a couple of them. It's like all over Florida, and then I think one in the Bahamas, and they're so cool. And then so he basically like started those hotels. And anyway, that was not related to the music, but I wanna see how like what you feel, what you think about the song.
I love when something like this happens, that so many people from all around the world, because I remember in COVID time also a very famous violinist did something like that with Bach Chaconne, which is a very beautiful piece, and they did it that so many famous violinists, that some of them I didn't know, some of them, most of them I knew. They had a very beautiful, they played each of them one part of the chaconne, and they just did it together, so every part was played with one person, and everybody was adding their own interpretation and their own sound, and it was so beautiful. I love this kind of things, that they are so many people adding their own taste with their own instrument, and I like that they have so many interesting instrument like oud and some the instrument that I didn't even didn't know what is that the thing with all the
I think that was so cool, because like if you hear obviously the original is like with just like a band, But then this arrangement, like I think I talked about it in my actual like other video, that like shows how like universal this songwriting was, because it's working perfectly with even all these instruments that the song was not written for them originally. And something cool that I really noticed, because I mean the lyrics, I don't know how much you could follow. I put closed caption for you
So
because
little.
I know you didn't know the lyrics,
Yeah.
but like they're so meaningful, and then it's just like very, I love the poetic like metaphors and the like basically the whole idea of it, but wrapped in beautiful words. And I love that this song kind of like doing something like this, it's kind of like a ripple effect itself. You know what I mean? So the song is actually doing what it's meant to do. Actually, I just realized that, because ripple is like talking about how the like mystery of existence, and then how basically you just have to accept it is what it is, and then you're just the thing that you have to walk alone, and so on and so on. And then you just, it's talking about the ripple effect, that nobody knows like what happened, who started that. And then there's no wind, there's no pebble tossed in the still water. That was the chorus.
Yeah.
And then, but like yet you can see the effect. That was kind of like talking about the mystery of like existence in life, that you never know. We don't know like what the origin is or whatever, and it's all a mystery. But then that's something you have to accept, and then it's like unexplained kind of. The life is something that you have to do from the moment you're born until you die, and it's just the walk that you have to do alone. But I love that this song, like having all these musicians from around the world, kind of like proves that point, because it's just like touching other people, and like improving their life, or like trying to like do good, and then just leave, and then your effect is gonna like just go on and on and forever. So that was really, I don't know, it's just I love it so much. And I love that the melody is just very simple. I think it's just
Yeah.
I think it's just 3 notes. I think I checked it once, and it was like C D E, I don't remember. But then and then it's like, yeah, it's like and then it's simple harmony, and it adds kind of like a folk effect to it. Especially I think the original, if you listen to it, because the structure is so also simple, like just a verse and then a chorus, and then it repeats with like different words. And but I still love that it's so, I don't know how to describe my love for this song. It was so cool, and I'm happy that we watched it
Yeah,
together.
me too.
And I'm
was
happy
so
that
nice.
you liked it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We're releasing a Q&A when we get to 10,000. So if you watch our videos, make sure you subscribe and drop your questions, drop your comments about this video. If you want to support us a little bit more, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.